Good morning from the mountains where we are just for the next couple of hours, and then we're heading down to Swaziman and then Geneva and then back to Kew via Heathrow.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
Hello there, small man. So here we have the Alpenhorn. That's Swaziman Market. We just We are in Geneva, wandering around. Oh, there's an Irish pub, looking for the old city, somewhere to sit down and have some lunch. Pass some time before our flight this evening. So, in the middle there, the red object is a swimming pool shaped like the Swiss flag. That is where the lake turns into a river, and this is where all the expensive shoes are. And back. That's the view out across Geneva, away from the lake. There's the mountains in the distance. Actually, they're more hills, really, to be honest. This is a little park. That's where we've just come from, the old town. There's the view from our restaurant where we currently are. We're in an Italian restaurant in a French-speaking part of Switzerland. There it is, a little place with La Flore even. Very nice. Italian restaurant. And we're carrying on wandering around the old part of Geneva. If you look down the hill you can see the new part of Geneva on the lakeside down there. All happening down on the lake. Fest galore. Lots of food. Lots of boats and a fountain. You're hearing things coming from that floating sound system. Amazing. Geneva Airport, you are such a source of constant disappointment. Do you like my Swiss t-shirt, by the way? Very, very Swiss. It was for Swiss National Day yesterday. I'm looking at my Swiss souvenirs. Amazing. Or rather not, is the problem. Geneva Airport should be a lot more exciting than it actually is. Unfortunately. Anyway, we'll be leaving here in about an hour. And be back in Richmond before you know it. Home sweet home. And relax. Good morning. What is it you do after you get back from a Swiss walking holiday? if you guessed go for a 12-mile walk, then you win points for understanding how idiotic I am. So it's still part of our Shine training, which we're doing on the 27th of September, which I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, to raise money for cancer research. And myself and Crystal, and indeed Higgy Pop, are doing this walk. And if you'd like to sponsor me, then I'll put the link in the description below and here. Thank you very much if you'd have. Otherwise you can just watch us wandering around like idiots. This is Harrods Village, very nice. Apartments in the old Harrods Furniture Depository. With views over the river and Fulham. So we're going across Putney Rail Bridge. At the moment, flats everywhere. And we are just coming up to half distance. Just coming back past Chiswick. Just nearly 10 miles into the 12 miles. And everyone else is sitting along here having a barbecue in the sunshine. Damn them all. Damn you and your barbecues. I might live a little bit longer, but you'll have a much more delicious life. Hey kids, I'm just getting used to being back in England at the moment, which is not as good as being on holiday, generally. Need to overcome the holiday blues quite fast this week, so I can get on with a fair amount of work that I have. I'm being looked at by a bear. Anyway, and yeah, it's just, you know, you have to kickstart yourself into gear. When you're in work, we're like in full-time employment, you have to go into an office, then it's very easy because you're kind of forced into it. It's very painful, to be honest. But this way I can sort of moderate it slightly. So I've been doing a couple of bits this morning, but I've got some audio stuff to do, I've got some DVD transfer stuff to do, and I've got a couple of days of Vauxhall to do as well. So there's plenty to be going on with. So I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I have a little bit of a watch obsession, especially when it comes to full spot watches, which are wonderful and very colourful, as you can see, and very cheap. I've showed you this before. I've got slightly more straps than I had before. There's now 22 straps, including the special edition, and 13 faces in total, I think. Straps are ever so cheap, they're about €6. So, you know, you can collect a lot. The faces are a bit more, but only about twice, 2 or 3 times that, depending which ones you get. And then obviously I have some full spot pocket watches as well. That's only actually 2 faces, and then like 7 different cases and what have you. But I actually have a lot more watches than that because I have a bit of an obsession with Swiss Railway watches. You might remember I said I've sent one to be repaired. I actually have another 3. One's a pocket watch, obviously, and the other 2 are special editions. And then I have some hilarious super cheapo watches that I bought in Gran Canaria. That one is unbelievably horrible, and that's why I bought it. And the other 2, that's, yeah, I just wanted a stupid looking watch, and that one actually, it looks alright, you know, it costs like 10 quid. And then I've actually got 2 watches I had when I was a kid. One of them, the strap's gone, but they both still work. I repaired them the other day. And of course I have a Pebble smartwatch, which is all very nice. And then I have a lot of replica military watches from various periods in time, as you can see here. There's quite a few of them there. And because I don't have enough watches, when I was on holiday in Switzerland, I bought a new watch. It's actually a Swatch, believe it or not. It's a very clever mechanism in this watch, though. It's an automatic. So the clever thing about this is it's called a System 51. It's an automatic mass-produced watch, and it's all held together on a single spindle in the middle, which is a patent by Swatch, which makes it very easy to mass-produce. Usually automatic watches are quite expensive because they have to be hand-assembled. This is a automatic, and if you give it a shake, you can see the mechanism moving around, which is how it winds itself when it's on your wrist. It's very nice. They do 4 colours. They do black, a little bit blue, a little bit red, and this one, but I've got too many black watches, as you've seen, so I thought I'd get this nice white one when I was in Switzerland, because they don't sell it in the UK yet. Only Switzerland and America, confusingly. Hello, you join us halfway through tonight's training walk of 6 miles, the Monday 6 miler. following on from yesterday's 12 miles. So that'll be 18 miles in 2 days, which is slightly bonkers, but you know, we are going to do 26.2 in one evening / night, so it's all good preparation. It's another lovely summer's day, so I'm just popping out because I haven't been out yet to get lunch things. I think I really should go into queue today. We'll see, but the weather is good enough, so maybe because it's a day off from our walks, so this is just an unofficial walk instead. And then tomorrow, Thursday, I'm in Vauxhall, so that will be office work, so I really should get some fresh air. This is like the modern equivalent of the ice cream truck. It's the Sainsbury's delivery man. Look at all the food and all the children standing around. It's my food, damn it. Get away from it, children. So it finally rained last night for the first time in a couple of weeks, which is massively overdue, especially if you're a plant. And if you're a plant and watching this, congratulations, that's very clever. But it's ever so nice now. There's a freshness in the air. It's actually going to get quite warm later today, and yes, it should actually be quite a good temperature for our walk this evening, which is 8 miles. So that should be fun. Right now I'm back on my way into Vauxhall for the first time in a couple of weeks. 3 weeks, possibly, yes. Minus Mr. Bentley, because he is on holiday this time, so it'll just be the kids. I say the kids. I'm closer in age to Neil than I am to the others. Oh, me and Steve are basically the same age. I presume Steve's going to be in there today, so that should be fun because he's also doing Shine, and yeah, we'll have a conversation about marathons and whatnot. Look at this, somebody's cleared up the path. I don't have to duck or get on my hands and knees anymore. Very professional. So I've just been down to the old workspace offices to collect some footage. Past Oval, now heading back. It's actually a nice day. It's turned into a nice day, so it's a good excuse to get out of the office, get a bit of sunshine, although obviously 8 miles this evening will be plenty of that. The glorious Oval. Looks good any time of day, to be honest. Looks even better when you're looking at cricket. Oh look, it's a parrot. How did that get up there? Steve. Do you think that's a rather strange place for a chair? I do. Here we are, about 2/3 of the way around our 8-mile walk in the nice parts of Richmond. Just coming up to the magnificence that is East Sheen Avenue. Lovely boulevardiness. Good morning. It is a lovely day and I'm going to walk to Mortlake Station to go to Vauxhall. And in fact, I seem to have done this walk about 4 times in the last 24 hours. Nonetheless, it's a very nice walk. I never really get bored of it. So what we did learn from doing lots of these training walks is there's loads of really nice, interesting pubs nearby that we don't visit. So hopefully we will now come around to rectifying that. Welcome to the Vauxhall Street Food Garden. It's a garden with street food in Vauxhall. I think I've covered everything.
Yeah, the end.
It smells pretty awesome. Smell marks out of 10, at least 8, possibly a 9. Yeah, probably a 9 actually. Well, there's been none of this terrible typhoon weather yet that was promised. In fact, the cloud's breaking up, so who knows? Sunday is supposed to be a bit at the moment. Or rather, the BBC says they don't know what Sunday's going to be yet. Uncertain. Helpful, isn't it? But make the most of it whilst it's here. The weather seems quite pleasant, and tomorrow's going to be very nice as well. Although that's in the next vlog for you, so you don't need to worry about that. It's been quite a busy week, hasn't it? Bit of Geneva, bit of travelling, bit of work, a lot of walking. I think I could do with a lie down. So then, that's better. So that's pretty much it for this week, to be honest. We're going to go swimming this evening, all being well, but as you know, they don't let you actually film in the swimming pool. So you're not coming. Sorry. I mean, you've seen a swimming pool before. It's not that exciting. I mean, you know, I've done a lot of underwater stuff. Go searching through the vlogs. You'll find loads and loads of underwater swimming. Anyway, thanks for watching. If this is new to you, not just this angle, but this whole video thing, then you can subscribe by clicking the little subscribe button, which I think is there. Who knows? I could be wrong. It could be over there. It's hard to tell. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.